do you like your fries? Classic cut, shoestring, waffle fries? I could go on. The humble French fry is popular across the globe. In the United States, many people see fries as a classic American side dish.
All right, then 1 large French fry.
Americans consume more than 2 billion kilograms of fried spud strips every year. But that doesn't win them the title of the world's biggest French fry lovers. Belgians eat the most French fries per person.
They're phenomenal.
It's a matter of national heritage, as Belgium claims it is the birthplace of the original French fry. But that claim is hotly contested. So, who brought French fries to America? What do they have to do with winter? And why do the French claim they come from France? This story is about to get as twisty as a tornado fry. Imagine it's the dead of winter during the 17th century. You live near Dinant, a city in Belgium. Typically, you and your neighbors feast on fish fried in hot fat. But the rivers are frozen, so you can't catch anything. Instead, you turn to a hearty winter vegetable, the potato. This is the classic Belgian story. Later, these Belgian fried potatoes took on a more recognizable shape by a traveling street food vendor. He pioneered the classic shape and the delicious double frying technique. But the French don't agree.
That's the French way.
According to some historians, the true story of fried potatoes goes back to 1789 on the eve of the French Revolution. Parisian street food vendors sold fried potato slices under the Pont Neuf Bridge. They were an easy, delicious to-go meal for workers. Around this time, Thomas Jefferson served as an American diplomat in France, where he likely tried this dish. Later, after Jefferson became the 3rd president of the United States, he served fried potatoes in what he called the French manner during a dinner gala.
Have French fries.
A century later, the American public got introduced to French fries at the World's Fair in St. Louis. This would seem to validate the French's claim of inventing fries. But there's another twist. America's love affair with French fries didn't take off until after World War I. American soldiers popularized the treat after eating fries in, guess where? Belgium. This theory says that Belgian residents introduced their crunchy potato strips to American soldiers stationed in southern Belgium. Because the local population spoke French,
I am très excitée to be here.
American soldiers dubbed the snack French fries. So who gets to claim the credit for inventing French fries? Well, let's leave that for the French and Belgians to fight about.
Can you pick me up? I'm scared.
And we could throw in another option. Maybe the French fry was inspired by the Incan chuñu. This dish was a mashed and dehydrated potato that had a long shelf life. The potato does come from South America, and local tribes have been eating the crop for at least 7,000 years. Although if you meet a Belgian, it's probably best to let them win the French fry argument.
It's not French fries, but Belgian fries!
They're so serious about their fries that they have a museum dedicated to them. So if you want to learn even more about the French fry, you can visit the Friet Museum in Bruges. But if you've heard enough about French fries, maybe you'd like to explore one of its many condiments. Ketchup has a long and kind of gross history. You can learn about that on another episode of Origins of Food.